guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are following the tutorial along with me. In case you didn't follow the first tutorial, you didn't watch, please go down the link given below in the description. As you consider, in the first part we make our car to run on the road. Let's quickly begin the second part. Now and one thing is that again rerun the app and I will show you. You can see that this strip is creating in every 0.1 second. We are going to create a child, name this shape, but we are not going to remove this from our app, so it will constantly creating. It will affect in our app's performance afterwards because it's creating and creating and creating, so it will not good as in terms of optimization, code optimization. So for that we have to do something for that also. So so for that we have to remove items. Call function remove items, and that we have to create a for loop and children. The children mean all the nodes uh, in your game scene. So we are going to enumerate this children one by one, check its position. If this child's position, child dot position dot y is less than, because we are creating these strips from upper side and it goes to downside, so downwards is minus, value is in minus, so we have to calculate accordingly. Minus self dot size dot height minus 100. If that is happen, we are going to remove this child, dot remove from parent. So what we are going to do now, quickly run this app and I will show you what we are going to do. And now we can see that the strips are creating from the upper side. So we are going to check that if the node, any of node, it means strip, is below this screen, it means below this mobile screen, something around 100 after this height. My height is in minus, so below the screen it will remove from the parent. So every time the strips goes downside, it will remove from the parent, so it's good for the optimization purpose. Now it's time we have to move our cars in the road. So for that, quickly write a code for that. So we have to create couple of variables. So for that, create a variable can move, which will represent boolean value that the car is moved or not. I will describe briefly afterwards. First we have to initialize that. Left car to move left equals to, by default value is true. Variable uh, right car to move right, car to move right equal to true. Variable left car at left equal to false. Variable left car at left, not left car at right, sorry. Variable right car at left equal to false. So we declare a couple of boolean variables. Now guys, we are going to game scene. We want to move the car whenever our user touch on the screen. So for that we have to initialize one method after update name touch is begin. Whenever user touch on the screen, this method will going into action. So for that here we have to for touch in touches will be the all your fingers touches. The property is given in the method, and let touch location equal to your touch dot location in self. So you find the exact touch location where user tapped here or here or here. Based on this touch location, you have to decide wherever it is. So for that we have to declare another variable called center. It's of type CG float. We have to quickly unwrap this. Alright, so now we are going to, I think center point is a better name for this variable. So now if touch location dot x is greater than center point, or else we also have to define center point first. So center point equal to self dot frame dot size dot width divided by self dot frame dot size dot height. So give it the exact center point. So if touch location is greater than center point or less than greater than center point, it means if we can go to the game scene where I can describe you. If the center point greater than center point mean if the car, if your touch position is in the right side, or if your touch position is in left side. So if your touch position is greater than center point means it in right side, and inside that we have to another going to right car at left is true, means right car is at left side, then right car at left equal to false. I can describe you afterwards what is all boolean value going to. Right car move to right is equal to true, or else right car at left equal to true, and right car move to right equal to false. As I'm going to describe you whole thing, what was going to happen? Okay, nothing. If your touch location is in right side and your car is at left side, it means if I going to go, if your right car is in left side, so this boolean value is getting true, right car at left. and otherwise right car at right, which is the current position of the right side. So if your car is at left side, then we need to move it to the right side. So if I'm going to game scene, if your car is here, we if user touches, your car need to be moved on the right side here. If your user again touches in the right side, your car is going to left side. So we have to toggle this right left right left right left. For that logic, if I have to say that if the car is at left side, so false this boolean value, and give right car to move right boolean value to true, otherwise vice versa. We have to do the same thing but for the left car. So instead of right car at left car at right, left car at right, and left car at right, left car to move left, and left car to move left. And right now we have to say another boolean value called can move to true. If user touches the uh, screen, whether it's left side or right side, our can move variable will be on true. This whole scenario going to get clear after we are going to get exact output on here. You can understand what this boolean value is about. This is the main logic of the game, to move your cars left and right, otherwise everything else is simple. Now we need to move cars in terms of position. So for that, again we have to create couple of variables. Let left car minimum x, and its type CG float to minus 280. Let left car maximum x of type CG float, and it's minus 100. Let right car minimum x of type CG float is 100, and let right car maximum x, what is going to happen, maximum x CG float of type 280. So quickly describe these values regarding the both cars. So the minimum x for the left car is minus 100, means here someone around here, because we want this car to be in center. It means yeah, here or here, we don't need to car this collide here or here. So for that we give this value maximum and minimum. So the maximum of the left car is minus 100 here, and maximum is this current position, and the same for this, maximum is that, and minimum 100 is here. So now we need to move. For that we have to create a function. What happened here? It's a function called move, and create left side boolean value parameter, and I'm going to describe afterwards. First we have to write this left side or else. So I did this if your car is moving toward left side. So the logic is here, and if your car is moving toward right side. If car is moving toward left side, then your left car dot position dot x minus equal to 20. So if your car is moving towards left side, then its position is going to minus every time. Otherwise, if right side, then plus. So if your car is in left side, then it is going toward this the right side. If your car is in right side, it's moving toward left side. And we have to call this method in every frame. So for that, going to methods list, going to update, and if can move, remember the variable we declare. If your car can move, then also then this method is going to call move left side. Suppose right now I'm going to give it true, right? Then we can check that what is going to open. Unlock the iPhone. If I touch, you can see that my car is disappeared. Why this is happened? Because we haven't set the maximum and minimum border of the car. So for that we have to set here if left car's position dot x is less than mm, left car minimum x, then copy this equal to, and otherwise copy this is greater than left car maximum x, replace it here. So if your car is minimum is less than minimum 100, so your car is going trying to go over here minus 100 and trying to go outside the event, then it will set the minimum and maximum accordingly. So if I run this application now, you can see that now if I show you the application, nothing is going to be happen. Why? Because we are setting this boolean value hard codedly here. Move left side is equal to true, so he's always moving towards left side. We don't need that. We have instead of this we have to give this value left to move left. So the value is left to move left. Now if we are going to run this app, you can see that my left car is now moving. So the logic is that I can describe you. if my left car position is less than minimum of x. What is minimum of x? It means minimum of x is here minus 280. So if my car's position is less than minus 280, it means here something around here. So it will take the minimum position, so it will not going to be on minus 280, and the same for the maximum. So the maximum x is 100, so it will not go beyond minus 100, so it will not going to minus 90 or 0. It will restrict, we restrict our car to be play around minus 280 to 100. You can see that we have to do the same thing but for the right car. Now for the right car, we have to create another method, move right. Car method, right side, boolean value same. If your car is at right side, or else. Now right car dot, if your car is at right side, at position dot x equal to plus equal to 20, and if right car dot position dot x is greater than left car, sorry, not left car, right car, maximum x, then it's going to equal else. I will copy this, else to minus here less than, and right car minimum x. Okay, and we have to call your method here, move right car to move right. Right now if we run this application, it fail. Okay, we need one package extra. Now we run this application in our phone. You can see that our right sides, in our right side a car is moving, and if we touch in the left side, the left car is moving. All right, nice practice. So the next part is we have to show the traffic here, the other cars moving from the upper side. To face our car, the traffic we have to show here. So for that, first of all we have to create one file, swift file. Next, this is helper file, you can name anything, helper. It's a swift file. We can declare a class here, helper of type ns object. Here we have to declare one function called rand for finding a random between two. I will describe you afterwards why we need this function. Random between two numbers. First number of CG float. CG float. Import UI kit. Here CG float and second number CG float, and the output will be also CG float. Guys, so we have to return CG float arc for random divided by CG float UI and UI int 32 maximum. Int 32 max into absolute of first number minus second number. Absolute of first number minus second number plus minimum of first number second number. Right, so this function give a accurate value between accurate random number between two range between the range. All right, so now go to the game scene. We have to initialize our left traffic as well as right traffic. So for that, in here we have to call folks left traffic here left traffic item equal to is this get sprite node. Then we have a variety of cars here to show the traffic as I'm going to show you in there's a green car, orange car, blue car. So We have to choose the random car between orange or green or blue, something like that. So for that we have to choose random number equal to helper class, which we define dot random between two numbers. So we can say that 1 to 8. Yes. So now we can use switch case for that. Switch random number, but we want integer value of this random number. For range 1 to I think 4, break, and case 5 to 8. In the first case, our left traffic item equal to is case sprite now with image name. What was the image name of orange car and green car? Orange car. And left traffic item dot name is equal to left, not left, orange car. uh, all right, now for the this, well, this case right node image name green car. Remember, this would be the exact name which will here, otherwise it will crash. All right, for default we can say the repeat step, the orange car. And here what, yes, we forget break. All right, now this, so if your random number between 1 to 4, then orange car will be shown in the screen, otherwise green car shown in the screen. Left car item dot name is equal to green car. All right, now, so from this we can choose different car in the traffic. You can choose a bigger random number. For example, you can choose 1 to 50 and you can use orange, green, blue, black, and show lots of variety of traffics, variety of images here, and variety of textures to show. But for here I am going to show only two cars, two halves of variety. To say left traffic item dot anchor point equal to CG point x and y point 0.5 and 0.5. Left traffic item dot C position is equal to 10. Now we have to decide the position of the car, in which position car is going to. So if we're going to game scene we want our traffic to be uh, in front of this car, or if our car is in right side, so we want traffic here. And also maybe we can have a traffic in the middle as well if we want. So for that, let random number equal to, when I'm going to be helper dot random between numbers is 1 to, let's say, 10. Alright, again switch case, and the integer value of is a random number. So we want 1 to 10, break here our case will be 5 to 10. Sorry, it's here not 5 to 1 to 4. Alright, so we went to 4, then left barrel term dot position dot x. X position is minus 280, or otherwise you can say that it's minus 100, or in default you can say that 280. Break. So now here, uh, from this we can set the position. Alright, set the position of the item from here, and now we have to add this to the scene. Add child left traffic item. Right, so from this function we are going to create a traffic. We have to constantly calling this function as like we did in the this road strip. So for that we want a timer function here, but this time for creating the traffic. Left after traffic. Alright, and time interval will be not 0.1 but any random number to create a variety. Why this is not calling the class? Helper dot random number between, I say, 0 to 1.8 second. Yeah, it's fine. Constantly calling these cars, and remember, over this function, what I say is remove item function work for this traffic as well. If the car is going outside the screen, then it will remove from the parents. This is for the optimization. Let's run and see if we can get our correct output by this code. My battery is 1%. I have to plug it out first. Where is my plug? Alright. It's taking so much time to build. Okay, build success. Now it's running, installing. Something terrible is. Oh, I know that what is going to be happen. We created the car, but why X is showing here? We have to find it out. Hmm. So from here, left traffic. We have to check the name first. Green car. In this green car and orange car. I told you that if there is a mistake here, it will going to give you a wrong output. So again I am going to run and check it's worked or not. Alright, it's showing here. The car is right now not moving because we didn't set the Y position here. So for that we have to set the Y position. So here left barrel graphic item dot position dot is Y equal to 700, as we know that we did the same thing in the road strip, so road strip method. So we quickly go here, copy this method, so road strip. We are using the same method for this also, this time with name orange car, and we're going to do for the same for the green car. There are a lot of optimization that you can do with that. It's possible to set the same name for all the methods accordingly. You have to call, so you have to run this method for only one time. This for methods doesn't require every time. So if I run this now, and let's see what was I going to get. If I run this, my app is crashing right now. Right now I have to see this. All right, you can see that I have, by for showing you the faster making faster videos, I am going to make this type of mistake. I simply don't understand. SK sprite node, and here also SK sprite node. Here instead of strip you can say that car. Here you can say that car. Here also you can say that car and car and car. Here car left car, make it more meaningful. Right right car, right car. Again if we can run, see what output we are going to get. As we can see that right now we are getting the cars. You can set the speed of the car also. Here, from here you can set the speed of the car by setting it 20 or 10 or whatever you want to move car fast, or it's up to you. And we are going to do the same thing but for the right car. So copy this whole method. I'm very lazy. I'm copy and pasting the whole method. Right traffic, you say that right traffic item number will be the same. Right traffic item, right traffic item, right traffic item. Here right traffic item, right traffic item, right traffic item, right traffic item, right traffic item. Here position will be not minus 20 plus 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 right traffic item, and calling the same here function in the did move, but this time from right traffic. And let's run and see if we get the traffic on the right side as well. As you can see that we are going to get the traffic in the both side. So now our car is going from the upper side, because we didn't introduce physics into our game. So next we have to introduce physics to make this make collision happen if the my car is going to collide with this traffic.